Hello, everyone. We're here with Joaquin Panelo. He plays for the Audi Polo team, and they'll be playing in the finals against Iconica of the 2018 East Coast Open Finals. So right now, we'd like to go ahead and say thank you, Joaquin, so much for being with us.
Of course. It's my pleasure.
Okay, we'll go ahead and start off our questions. Tell us a little bit about your polo background.
I started playing when I was probably 5 or 6 years old in Argentina, a town called Lobos, which is an hour and a half away from Buenos Aires city. And I started playing, well, because of my dad. My dad was a 9-goal player. He used to play here a lot in the States. He used to play here in Greenwich a lot and all over the States. And also my grandfather played polo, and he was 5-goal. So I come from a polo family, so that's how I got into it, because I just was born around horses, and that's what we always wanted to do. It's just live around horses, and polo was the best sport, I think, that includes horses. So that's what I did, and here I am.
Fantastic. Okay. How many times have you played in the East Coast Open? And if you've won it, what was your favorite East Coast Open win?
I played twice. This is my second time playing the East Coast Open, so I haven't had many chances, and I haven't won it yet. So I don't know that feeling, but I know of people that have won it, and it's a great experience. So I'm gonna try to do everything I can to get this one on my pocket.
Fantastic. Well, this could be your year. Are you going to be playing your own horses in the finals?
I'm gonna be playing a couple of my own horses, but I also have some of Los Machitos, of Mariano Aguirre's horses, and which are very good. So luckily I'm ready for the finals, and I think I'm very well mounted for this tournament.
Well, that's great. Well, actually, that kind of leads me into my next question. What has it been like to play with Mariano Aguirre and this historic organization?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really, you learn every day. You have to be always listening, because they always have something for you to learn, and it's great. Always, it's either about horses, about the game, about treating people, being trying to get new sponsors. It's just about everything, basically.
Fantastic. Okay. Do you have a favorite story about Mariano that you would like to share with us?
There's a bunch of stories. I mean, he's a very interesting guy. He's on everything, every day, in every game, every second, when it comes to polo, no, and of course other stuff. But I don't really have a specific story, but when you're around him, everything you basically remember everything he says, because you have to remember, because it's gonna help you in the future. So I don't have a specific story, but there's a lot. Yeah.
Okay, all right. What kind of preparation have you been focusing on to get yourself and your string ready for the finals?
With my horses, I rely on my groom, Horacio. He's been working for this organization too for many years. He treats his horses, or my horses, we'll say, like if they were his own children. So I'm very, I rely on him, and I trust him, and we work together. We talk about every horse after the games, how they felt, how they played. So we work together. We also work with Mariano, because he's got all the experience, and he knows, he has the best ideas to when it comes to getting ready for horse-wise, right? For the games. So we basically all talk together and try to find the best way to get them ready and have them 100% the day of the game.
Kind of a follow-up question to this. When you were talking, you say you rely on your groom a lot to get your horses ready. Do you like to ride your horses single yourself the night before a game, the morning of a game, or do you rely on your groom to ride your horses and kind of short work them and get them prepared?
No, no, I like riding my horses. I like riding my horses myself. Not for any reasons, but I just like, especially before the game. I like to see how they're feeling myself.
Absolutely, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, my father has always taught me, there's only one person that can get a horse ready for you, and that's you. So it makes sense that you would like to ride them before the games.
Exactly.
We'll go ahead and. Is there any particular horse of yours that you're going to be playing in the finals that we should keep an eye out for? And what chucker are you going to be playing that horse?
She's a gray mare. Her name is Stella. I just brought her from Argentina a couple of months ago because I'm gonna be playing her in Florida in the winter season. So we just brought her up here, and she's a really good mare. She's a really good mare. She's very fast. She's got everything really. She's fast. She's handy. She takes any bump. She's very solid. So, yep. And I'm gonna be playing her. I haven't made the list yet, the horse list for the game, but she'll definitely be playing the last couple of chukkers for sure.
Okay, so you scored 7 goals in the semifinals. For the final, will you be playing the same forward position and also taking the penalty shots again?
I was lucky because I'm not playing that forward. I mean, I always we try to our team we try to keep me on the back, in the back, trying to play in a back position. But sometimes the plays develop, in a way that no one expected, and suddenly, I'm sitting in the front waiting for a pass. But I'm gonna be playing back on defense, and whenever I have the chance, I have some fast horses, so it's sometimes it's kind of easy for me to jump from the back to the offense. So that's why sometimes I'm ready for a pass and ready to score. But my horses help to just make a fast transition between defense and forward, and that's why I can score some goals. But I'm definitely going to be taking the penalties. Yes.
Fantastic. Well, yeah, you definitely are. You're very, very quick on those transitions, and it makes sense, that you're going to be staying there. You could do such a great job of rotating with Mariano and Victorino for that matter, and you guys seem like a very fluid team that anybody can step in to the forward or the back position whenever needed, and you cover each other very well as well. So, looking back on the tournament so far, is there any particular highlight moment that stands out in your mind?
The best moments is when Mariano encourages you when you're having a bad chukker or a bad moment. Those moments are the ones that help me the most, and are the ones that I remember the most, because I'm very, I don't get frustrated, but I get mad at myself, and he's one of those guys that won't let you get mad at yourself, because he will get mad if you get mad. So that helps me a lot, because it helps me come back, and get back up after I do mistakes. And I think that's the best thing I can remember about this tournament. Having him, in the back saying, get up, don't get mad, and I think that is helping me a lot.
Fantastic. Okay, great. Yeah, well, those are some great highlights for sure. Especially, that's very insightful that you tell us about Mariano.
There's a couple of highlights.
How he
yeah.
lets you, he keeps you from getting too down on yourself. Okay, our final question is: when you win the East Coast Open, how are you going to celebrate?
Well, I don't know yet. I try to not think about celebrating yet. We have no plans. I'm one of those guys that after a game, I just like to go back home and just relax. But after if we win after winning such a big tournament, we'll definitely do something fun for sure here at the barns, celebrating with the grooms and everything and everyone, because they're one of the most important um, you know keys for winning. So definitely something here at the barn with all the people that is behind us, and that makes that they make this successful for us. So definitely with them. Yeah.
All right. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Joaquin. Good luck to you on Sunday, and we look forward to seeing your performance in the finals.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We will need it.